Hello, Kelly.
Hi, Kristal.
How are you, Kelly?
Okay, thanks.
Good, thanks. How's it going?
Because I wish you could see as she pulls her shoulders up and she turns her head and she smiles.
How's it going?
Good, and you?
Good, thanks. So, Kel, what
Thanks.
we talking about today? Because I know we're gonna have an intense convo today,
Should we start with our usual?
which is sorry, guys.
Oh, no.
Please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share our podcast. It is greatly appreciated. And once again, huge thank you to everybody that has done all of the above. We truly appreciate it.
Now, back to Kelly with the weather.
Over to you, Kelly.
How did I kick that? Hi, guys. Okay, so we had a lot of mixed feedback with regards to our last, it was the last one,
I think it was the IVF
one. The IVF one. So obviously, we welcome the comments and the communication and stuff. So there was understanding, there was love, and there was anger. So now while we obviously understand all the emotions toward it, sorry that I sound like I should be in a hospital.
No, you actually
I have
don't
a
sound.
germ.
You don't sound that bad.
Okay. Like I said, while we respect all the emotions that come with it, at the end of the day, us having an opinion about it is not directed at anyone specific that listens to this. It's just a personal situation, situation.
And we're talking about us when we
Our
talk
experiences.
our experiences, and we're not implying it to anybody.
And when we say we believe that it's up to God, it's purely because we are both children of faith.
Yeah.
So, well, I've got friends that are battling, that have done numerous rounds of IVF and that other thing. I've got friends that they've accepted they can't have kids. Friends that did not stop having kids.
Yeah.
Like, wow. It's...
Yeah, I just think why people found it, if you're sitting there thinking, wow, are people getting offended by it? Well, it was when I kind of said, at the end of the day, it is in God's hands. And I truly do believe that. Because from someone who has been through IVF and has been through things, my faith in all of it was, I had a lot of faith in it. And I can have a whole podcast on things that happened to me.
Yeah.
I went to Lebanon, and this happened at a certain church, and I did come back and I did IVF, and it did take type of thing. So that's where we're talking about it's in God's hands. And your faith plays a big part in anything, I think.
Yeah, and also, guys, I think even after this week, work-wise and stuff like that, it was, you must know, with counseling and life coaching and stuff like that, you talking to people about their innermost, deepest, it's not the stuff they speak about
publicly
over a dinner table most of the time. So this past week was honestly really, and I must be honest, guys, I don't mean this in an arrogant way, but I don't struggle. But this week, the clients that I had and the clients what they're going through, I just cannot believe.
You.
No, not only that, it's just everybody is fucked. So it actually breaks my heart, because how many people out there aren't talking about it? Change the situation for them, and I say, okay, let's look at it from this, so that they do feel better when they leave. But I honestly cannot stress this enough. We have to, guys, as a human, as yourself, you have to be a kind human.
And kind to yourself.
Yeah, be kind to yourself. There's people out there ripping themselves apart. But when I say be a kind human, you have absolutely no idea what other people are going through. You've got no idea. I shared stuff on my Kelly K socials this week, and they were profound to what I was going through at work, because you think that you know someone's problems because you heard something via someone, but you have no idea.
And people cover up a lot. They carry it so well.
So well doesn't mean it's not heavy.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could look at people and think that they are the happiest couple on earth. They are mom and dad, everything is great. And it couldn't be further from the truth.
Yeah.
I honestly just think between people being lacking understanding and sympathy as well as empathy and stuff like that, I really think we're just breaking each other.
100%. And it's so weird how I was away this week. And I came back with I don't know what you call it.
An epiphany.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know, it was Lebanon that she mentioned in the last 23 podcasts. Yes,
So
she just
guys,
got back from Lebanon.
I went to Lebanon. There was still war going on. It was beautiful. It was lovely. It did not interfere with where I was.
Who gets on a plane and flies to Lebanon?
No, hold on. The news makes it's so not like what the news makes. Guys, if you want to go to Lebanon, do not be scared. Get on that plane and go to Lebanon. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah, you do tour packages.
I do tour packages. If everyone wants to come with me to Beirut in August, let me know. I might be going back.
Why haven't we ever spoken about your tour packages?
Oh, well, that we need like 17 podcasts for me to tell you how amazing Lebanon is.
I'm aware.
But anyway, guys, so yes, I came back with a epiphany, as you say.
Clear new mindset.
And it's so weird how it went in tune with what you were going through this week.
Yeah.
So that's why we've chosen to talk about what we're talking about on this podcast. So Kelly, you start it and then I will do my, what I feel.
It's like we haven't started yet.
No, I'm saying you get into the...
No. So just, going back to what I said, we always constantly assuming how somebody's feeling about a situation or how someone's interpreted something we've said. It's basic human nature. Okay. The shit thing about that is it's crap because you have no idea what that person's thinking unless they verbalize and tell you direct. But I think so few people do that today that we just assume. Like if a text isn't responded to in 2 days,
then we think,
what the fuck have I done?
And it comes down to the reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I've kind of put in a little bubble. Your reaction is the problem. Okay, if you're going to react all offensive and feel insecure and insulted and this about what someone else has said, you're the problem. It's up to you not to react, whether it's good, negative. That's where I think we're all going wrong.
Yeah, every one of us.
All me included.
I think it's at the point where today, like we're in the middle of, I swear I do not know how we are in July. I don't know.
And I think we've all become sissies.
Blown my mind. We're tired. But look, don't get me wrong. This is like a big complainer boomer session. But I think everyone's tired. And we're all running on fucking autopilot. And
everyone's chasing and this.
Like literally, like under pressure.
Yeah.
Like I know more people under pressure than people that are okay. But then the people that are okay, it might not be financial. It's marital or it's emotional.
There's always some problem.
Always.
And it comes down to look, I'm just talking how I feel. I'm not a doctor or a psychologist or anything. It's how we are reacting to everything around us. And I really believe we've got this, and I'm talking about everybody, we've got this new thing where we're taking the negative out of everything.
Yeah, we're almost taking everything as an attack.
Yeah, everything. Like even if something says
small and it's directed at
yes.
Yeah.
And we're all guilty of it. And I think we're actually getting too carried away with it as people.
Yeah, but also, I mean, sometimes we do take something so far because we're going through our own mental war. People don't know, or they don't know how your day was, or whatever the case is. And then it comes in and it's one tiny trigger. It's like the most minuscule thing that you wouldn't give a shit about on a normal day.
Yeah.
And you blow your top. And then the top is blown. So now you're not going to take the top back and put it back. You've blown it now. Yeah.
And then people are forgetting. Then you get so involved.
Yeah.
You forget what made
made you build up to explode like that. That's what I'm saying. We going through so much different shit. No one understands unless we communicate about it. And
no one has it together, guys.
We can't. I'm not saying take shit. This is one thing I say to my kids regularly. okay? If anyone's offended by it, offense is taken, not given. Please be the kind kid. Always be kind, but don't take shit. So no human being on God's green earth has the right to treat another human being like shit or make that human feel like shit. If you are that person, you're a piece of shit. So don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here on my chair like a fucking saint. Have been there, have done that, everything. I'm talking about growth. As a human being, as yourself, we need be the best version of you can for yourself, not for anybody else around you, for you, for the peace of your fucking soul. Please.
And everyone, another thing, like I don't care where you are in the world, every family has problems. Everyone has problems.
Listen, unless you're a one-man show, then your problems are your problems. You don't have to worry about other people.
Yeah, but everyone's going through something. And if there's something I did bring back from Lebanon, it was just weird. This holiday was weird, how I met people. And
it was a perfect divine intervention. It was the trip that you needed to go on, because think about how you were before you left.
Yeah.
It's like
I've come back reset in a fun. It's the weirdest thing.
Gosh, she even looks reset.
Oh, thanks, Cal. So
speak into your mic.
Okay, sorry. I am speaking into my mic. But anyway, guys,
she's on her phone.
I want to read that thing off my phone. That's why I'm on my phone. So I was telling you, I lost my freaking train of thought.
No, you were saying you went over to Lebanon. You were a little bit of a nut job before you left. You went, and it was divine intervention because everything while you were there was so in sync with.
Oh, yes. So anyway, I met people I know, but I obviously met up with them, and it was so funny how we got talking in just laugh, and everyone's going through something. And this one woman said to me,
they're being fucking bombed.
Yeah, they are being bombed. They live completely, like their pressure is completely different to ours, and yet they find the faith and to live life.
Silver lining.
You know, they every day is a blessing to them. Anyway, this woman sits with me and she's telling me, we're just talking in general. She's been married for a few years and that. And she said to me, you know, we're just talking about everyday problems. And she's like, whether it's your sister, sister-in-law, brother, brother-in-law, mother, mother-in-law, you know, how you choose to react and make something, that's up to you.
Yeah.
And
it'll go as far as you're allowed to go.
Yeah, and you don't have to react to everything.
You don't
basically.
Have to react to
and at the end of the day, your children come first.
Yeah.
How you must bring up your family, like your little home, how you want your kids to be brought up.
Yeah.
Like all our kids, myself personally, is they see, oh no, this one irritated me, so I'm not talking to them. That's no way to actually bring up your children.
Yeah.
Where they feel, oh no, this person irritated me, so let's just cut them completely out. They're not learning compassion and understanding for the next person.
But also, it must be really, really heavy to carry all of that, eh?
And for what?
That's a lot to carry. And I don't think people realize, not even just from an energy point of view, but from a physical body, self point of view, what you carry. Like even in your subconscious, without even realizing it, why am I clapping my hands? You've got no idea what you're carrying. I mean, there could be so much that it can actually make you sick.
Yeah.
You know, that festering, call it resentment or call it jealousy, anger, whatever you harboring against other people, or it's affecting you.
Exactly.
I mean, that person also, they might have forgotten about it literally 20 minutes after it happened, and you still having. I always say it's like you drinking the poison every day, hoping they're going to die.
Yeah.
That's on you. So let people be. Don't take shit, like I said.
But get over it.
You know, if you need to hit a bitch, then yeah. But
then after you finish hits, get over it, move on. Don't have to hold it.
The best thing is communication, getting it out there, talking about a situation, finding the root. Yeah. And if you need to apologize, fucking apologize.
Basically, stay true to yourself. And don't let situations change
unless you're a piece of shit. If you are walking around acting like a piece of shit, don't stay a piece of shit.
But if you're a good person and you don't mean bad, and you don't, just stay true to yourself. Because in my other meeting of someone else, they wrote this thing down for me because I was complaining about this and that, and this one did this and that one did that. And he said, Kristal, think of it this way. These 9 words, keep them with you forever. Whatever you do, say, and think, okay, people were always going to say, do you know what she did? And do you know what she will do? Do you know what she said? Do you know what she's going to say? Do you know what she thinks and what she will think? You don't have to react to people's assumption or people's opinion. It's the same as people give us feedback and they say, oh, no, I didn't like this podcast because of XYZ. We don't get offended.
Yeah, literally. Imagine me responding to that and being like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
No.
And life
We've
should
opened
be
that door. That's how it is. It's communication.
And we should, even I'm talking about myself, guys. I am going to try. I hope I stay in this like mindset that I've come back with. Not everything needs a fucking reaction.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to war with everything, and don't change who you are because of someone else's bad behavior.
Not every little thing is about you either. So I think sometimes when we're in a vulnerable headspace, we take everything as an attack. Yeah. It's really easy to do that. I don't care how much psychology you know, you're a human being. Sometimes you lose fucking track. You can really be taking something that's just so far from the truth, but because you don't want to communicate about it, it blows up.
Exactly.
So instead of, like Kristal said, instead of assuming and taking every little thing and making it about you, assuming it's about you, is it about that? Yeah. Are they talking about let it be.
And even if you know someone's talking shit and they're wrong, what they've surmised the wrong thing of, you know what, leave it on them. Don't carry it with you. Stay true to who you are.
Yeah, put down the shit that you don't have to carry. If it's not yours to carry, don't carry it.
Don't change who you are for other people's bad behavior.
Yeah, that's what we're actually saying. Like when someone's acting a certain way towards you, a lot of the time, naturally, you feel like you're going to respond in that same way. But you're not that type of person.
In general, you're not that.
Afterwards, you're going to think, like I feel ugly, but also it's so difficult sometimes because then on the one hand I say don't take shit, and then the next hand I'm like, oh, but if you know,
just be true.
An eye for an eye doesn't make sense.
Who you are. Like I'm the type of person where you know how life is and how things go, and you're like, oh no, I'm not going to mix with this person anymore. I'm not, but that's not who I am. I'm not that kind of freaking person. I don't get offended.
Yeah,
and you got to stop because you just go down a fucking rabbit hole where now all of a sudden everyone fucking offends you and everything's a problem.
Everyone knows everything. Yeah. And before you know it, you're not greeting people in the shops anymore.
Exactly. And it's all bullshit.
And exactly. It's not even based on anything factual.
Exactly. So now my new thing is, well, it's not my new thing. It's my old self. I'm just going to go back to being who I used to be. Not taking people are going through shit. How they react is because of what they going through. It's not necessarily.
It's a response.
It's not. Yeah, it's not me. It's not you personally.
You see, also, like we're bouncing back and forth because I think there's so many different ways to look at this. There's so many different perceptions of it. But like, I know we don't normally do this, but I shared quite a couple of things on my Kelly K socials, and this one really hits home in a lot of ways. Really, it does. And like I've said before, we're not sitting here like saints at all. So there's 16 harsh truths that will hit real hard. Okay, number 1, some people will provoke you just to play the victim when you react. How many people do you know like that? Exactly. And how many times do you fall into the trap
and react?
And then they turn around and they're like, whoa.
Look.
Like, why? What do you? So we're not going to talk about what led up to
the reaction.
Reacting. We're just going to avoid that. Yeah. We're going to, I know too many people like that. Your value doesn't shrink because someone else can't see it. Don't feel like you need validation from every human being you come across. If you're going to expect validation every
you're
time,
setting yourself up for failure.
Exactly. It's really, and it's not that people don't think you're valid. It's everyone's also just living. You know, everyone's just letting it be. So if your validation is in other people, you have to change that. You're fucked. Don't just tell me what they said. Tell me why they felt safe saying it to you. Now, this is a goodie because I like to pride myself on being this straightforward, big mouth. If I say it behind your back, I'll say it to your face. Call out. I'm the talker outer. I don't want to sweep under a rug.
Yeah.
I want to resolve
Face
it.
it.
We're adults, you know? And listen, the truth is the truth. It is what it is. So, did you just say you don't know?
No, Kelly.
Oh.
No, carry on.
I've had situations where people have spoken to me about my closest. And I've also been told that it's either the face or I create a safe space for you. However, it's what I choose to do with that information. So I'll either correct that
Exactly.
person or I'll tell my friend. But this is a double-edged sword, this one. You can't look at that one negatively from both sides.
Yeah.
You can't.
I don't agree with that. I don't believe people, why did they say,
Yeah.
I think people just talk and what you do with what they've told you.
Yeah.
You,
But you've got to be
person.
careful of your circle,
Yeah.
hey? Because yeah. Many of your enemies are people you once helped.
That I can tattoo on my forehead.
I was just about to say, that one really applies to you, hey? Because I don't have enemies.
It's
But
not
yeah, if I
enemies,
think
it's
about it, there's a lot of
stupidity.
things that were done, and then those people, yeah,
People are stupid. I've actually people are dumb.
we dumb. If they ignore your love and effort, walk away. You're worth more. Another controversial one. So how do we put this? Are we going to make this personal?
I don't know, you go.
So there's some days where there's no love and effort, and then there's some days where there is, but I don't want to match the love and effort because I don't have it in me. So some days you have good days, bad days. I don't think you can honestly say call it a day just based on the fact that obviously if it's over a consistent amount of time but I think everyone goes through a season or a phase.
Exactly.
And it depends on how.
Well, like that saying is, there's no 50-50 in a relationship. Sometimes I've got 80% of it and Mish brings the 20. Sometimes he brings 90, and not in money, in actual.
Yeah, Fabian's under so much pressure. He's like a good negative 12. Eh?
Yeah, it's like what you bring, and this isn't about a money thing. What you bring to any relationship is your effort, your time, your understanding.
And that's the thing.
You're not always on your A game.
It's not even just about financial.
Yeah, it's not financial. It's you. Sometimes in a relationship, I'm hitting anxiety and this, and Mish is 90% carrying the relationship. So that's a difficult one, Kelly.
Yeah. I think let's leave it at that. I don't want people, because like I said, it's vast. You can say it in a lot of different ways from different angles.
We're also giving our perspective as being in a relationship.
Okay. No. Those who've been hurt often become the strongest. It's a fucking no-brainer. I mean, let's be honest. You either learn from it or you don't. So,
exactly.
Your true character shows in struggle and success. I can love this one.
Definitely.
I love this one.
Definitely.
Don't forget where the fuck you came from. And I genuinely believe new money changes people.
Oh,
it's my absolute, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I know people who are literally living in poverty that have worked their way up to the most unbelievable lives, but they humble.
Stayed true.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I just think if you're fucking arrogant, no matter if you have or not, you're just an arrogant mother.
I don't like it. We must be humble. I enjoy hearing lies when I already know the truth.
Yes, this comes back to reaction. That's actually the key card. Even if someone's telling you something that you know is a lie, don't react.
Look, I must be honest, I am also the type of person where if I hear that, I do react with but then I heard this. Like if I myself genuinely know the truth of the situation and this person's coming and telling me, no, it's like this. I'm going to be like, no, love. It's like this.
But it's a fine line, because then remember back in the beginning of the podcast, we said you start arguing and you've even forgotten they don't ask you why you're reacting that way. It's just you.
Yeah, but in this context, it's about somebody testing your true character with regards to coming to you with a lie when you know the truth. I'm not saying they the test, but like if I know the truth about a situation.
You're going to say it.
And someone comes to me and says, I heard this and this and I know it for a fact. I'm going to correct them and say, for example, was there.
Yeah.
Or I am literally witness to the situation.
Yes.
I'm not talking about taking your word against his word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, I know, and do you know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Sure. Make moves in silence. Let your success speak for itself.
That one I love.
Oh, my absolute best, because people don't clap for people.
Never.
People do not clap for. What is wrong with people? How can you possibly think that someone else's success is going to fucking
be a negative on you?
Yeah.
No,
let people shine, man.
And I told you that from podcast. I'm sure a second podcast when we started. Guys, that's my favorite thing about me. Even if I don't like you and you've done something and you're successful or whatever, bro, yeah, I will praise you.
You actually have said it a couple of times.
I love that about myself. If you've done good, I'm so not shy to say it.
Guys, also, real loyalty is proven when no one is watching.
I agree.
So, the way you are behind my back, you must be to my face. Do you know what I mean? But also, what was that?
I don't know.
Okay. They envy your integrity more than your title. That's food for thought, eh? I don't really have a title. Miss K.
I do think you have a title.
But I've got a shitload of integrity, eh?
And I find people, that's what makes people, is the word jealous. It's not what you have, it's how you bring.
What you bring to the
table.
What
you bring to the table.
As a person.
Yeah. That's what people are jealous of. It's not money. It's not.
I can be a little bit envious of sometimes, like when I see a bikini body.
Oh, no, that's different.
And I'm like,
But you're not jealous of people.
But no, I'm jealous of people. Always pay attention to both the message and the messenger. These are all just tying one into the other, hey? So, we touched on that. No matter how good you are, someone will always dislike you.
100%.
You will not be everybody's cup of tea.
And that's okay.
It is fucking perfect.
Look at us and our podcast, Kelly. Not everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Some people are like, how can you, really, they say it's embarrassing.
It's
how can you do it?
How can you do this? What are you doing? This is out there forever.
And this is one thing you can actually learn from us, is that we don't give a fuck. And you should learn not to give a fuck.
There is something so unbelievably freeing about literally getting to that point in your life. And I'm not saying I'm 100% there, but getting to the point where you don't give a fuck. It's unreal. I cannot tell you how powerful that is, because I don't care.
Exactly. No,
not
even this podcast, you know how many people are like, I'm like, oh, you're listening to our podcast? And then they're like, yeah, when I have time. But it's like you're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, you thick gay.
You thick gay.
But we say that about ourselves. How can we expect other people not to?
Yeah, but at the same time, we wake up, we hear, we do it. We put it out there, regardless if we are embarrassing ourselves or not.
That there is maybe a handful of people that we're definitely helping. Yes. Even if it is 5 out of 100. Someone's listening to us and going, thank you.
Or smiling after a podcast, or we're bringing some good to someone some way.
Don't waste energy hating back. It gives them space in your mind.
Exactly, guys.
Again.
Exactly.
Be kind, but don't let people walk all over you. Be kind, but don't take shit. And protect your peace. Nothing is more valuable.
And that's what I came. That actually, in a nutshell, protecting our peace and not reacting.
Yes, you guys. At the end of the day, we don't always realize that sometimes our self-sabotage affects our peace. And because we're not self-aware of it, we actually let it spew onto other people. Most of the time, it's the people closest to us. and it's our shit, but we're not realizing it.
Yeah.
And if you don't take control, if you don't pay attention to where you're at and how you're reacting to things and how you're seeing things, you can lose yourself quickly and you can blame everybody else for your shit. You can have that victim mentality, but it's okay because you don't even know how you got there.
So basically, this whole podcast was about people are all going through something that we're all unaware of, even if they look good on the outside. There's something that bothers everybody, that's bothering everybody. Be kind. And don't react. You don't have to react to every single situation.
And if you do react, think before you act.
Yeah, don't let people
if your
change you.
reaction is going to be positive and help the situation, if it's going to bring light, that's a positive reaction.
Yes.
Otherwise, for your peace and theirs, just hold it in.
Don't let other people's bad behavior take away
Your
something
good
your good behavior.
Yeah.
Some of your good behavior, your blessings from being a good person.
And I think so many people are battling at the moment that they just retaliate without even thinking about it. And afterwards they're like,
but we've all become like that.
Where did that come from?
We've become ugly people. Like the minute someone says something we're repeating and repeating. But we have to change.
Yeah, we have to do better. Me, I know I have to be better.
For my own children, I have to be better.
I mean, like I say it all the time, but my mouth is brutal. And sometimes I say things to Fabian in reaction, and I think he's so used to it, he just takes it. But then I think I'm like, wow, like that.
Imagine someone
was
said
so
that
irrelevant.
To you. Yeah.
Oh no, if you said it, there'd be blood.
Exactly.
But yeah, guys, with that, we just felt it was necessary to touch on this, especially like I said, after the week I had. If anybody needs to talk, if anybody wants to reach out, everything is strictly confidential on my side when it comes to counseling and coaching. So, like I said, you can just pop a DM or contact me. My numbers are everywhere. And yeah, because this week was just a lot. And you don't have to go through it on your own just because you think it's minuscule.
Yeah.
Like I've got clients with financial problems and I've got clients with emotional problems. Okay. Doesn't mean because you're living in an 8-bedroom house and you've got 3 Mercs and a Jack Russell, everything's okay.
Fine.
You don't know real problems. There's emotion, there's physical. I mean, we've got people that are sick, our age, old. We've got no idea what families are going through.
Okay, guys. So be good people. And we'll catch up with you again next week to test to see if everyone's been a good human.
Yeah, guys. Be kind and don't take shit. See you later.